had different conversations with different guests. We've done securing the future of children in Nigeria with Tomi Wale.
Very
and of course, you guys just had a conversation too.
Yes, with Melody Francis. Oh, fantastic interview. I feel like I gained a role model today, actually. So yeah, we're not doing this alone. Now we're moving up to, we started with children. Our second conversation was focused on millennials, young people. Now we're focusing on the global climate of the world right now, and we're placing Nigeria within the context of that global climate, and that is technology and digitalization. We have with us today Adejoke, who spearheads Kids That Code, an initiative I find amazing. I've been before the cameras came on, I was just telling her, I'm kind of a fan, to be very honest. How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Now, this is a question that we've asked everyone on the show before we even delve into the conversation itself. What is the Nigeria you want?
Yeah.
Well, I know there's a lot of jokes of the Nigerian dream being to travel and then loving Nigeria from wherever you are. But at the same time, I think we all want to see Nigeria be where we are going, like other countries that we're traveling to. Everybody wants, deep inside you also want Nigeria to do well. You want Nigeria to be great. There are so many things, but I was saying this morning that one of the things that we can see major progress on is tech, Nigerian tech. There are a lot of Nigerian tech people doing amazing things, building amazing products. So I think at the end of the day, we still have to give it time, but I know that we'll surely get to where we want to.
It is a big thing that Mark Zuckerberg himself had to travel to Nigeria to go to these SMEs, the small businesses, the small tech companies, to see what the kind of things they are doing. So, I do agree with you. That is a big sign that, tech in this country, is moving forward, and it's something that's, that can help Nigerian youth from where they are, move from where they are to where they want to be, essentially. I find that very interesting. But what is the current digital and technology climate of Nigeria today?
For me personally, I would say it's fantastic. Because if you look at where it has been and where people are, I started learning to write code in like 2017.
Right.
And since then till now, there are so many people that have joined this space. As at then, of course, where I started learning, when I started learning to write code, there were just like, there were people in tech here, but it was not as now, like the whole tech space is saturated. Right, there's so many people wanting to learn to code.
Yeah.
So when you look at these numbers and be like, oh, okay, from now till, give it another 10 years time, Nigeria will be like the Indian where everybody brings major products for people to work on. Look at what happened with Andela, the products that the amazing tech people that have come out of there, the fintech industry, that's Piggyvest, Paystack, Flutterwave, all these are very big brands right now that so many people are looking up to. So I think for me,
these are all Nigerian
they're all Nigerian brands, they're all Nigerian developers that work on these products.
Fantastic.
So for me, I feel like Nigerians in tech, we've done a lot of work, and at this point, the fact that so many people are learning, and then we have more people up there, way up there, that 10 years is too long.
So Nigerian youths are not lazy.
We already know this. We already know this.
Certainly not.
Not lazy at all. Now, you mentioning code is very, very important, because now we have a lot of children that are looking into doing that. Earlier this morning, we're talking about securing the future for children in Nigeria, and then, of course, our guest said that this starts with us. And you're already doing something like that. Tell us about it.
Okay, so I run an initiative, Kids That Code, together with my team, of course, Precious. But Kids That Code is an initiative that encourages kids to start coding early. So what we do is we check, despite the fact that I want them to code, I also want them to do their normal schoolwork, the normal physics, chemistry, maths, which is as important as learning to code too. So we try to balance it up. So they do normal schoolwork, and then during the holidays, we get them together, organize a boot camp, and the thing is, anybody can learn, but the earlier you start, the better for you. There are so many things to learn in programming. So once you start earlier, you have covered a lot of things. By the time you are like 17, you're already building amazing products. So at the end of this boot camp that we just completed, the kids, they really blew my mind. Me that I was even teaching them, I was surprised that they were able to achieve this. They were already building web pages. Most of them were already having conversations of wanting to start software development as a career. So I think the kids are doing amazing, and we just need more people to. That's an area that we need the government, private sectors to focus into and put more recognition into kids learning to code.
So the Nigerian government is currently focusing on digital identification means, right? Essentially, what I want to ask is, what role does digitalization or just technology what role does it have to play in moving this country forward?
A lot. Because when they say they want to do something, I'm just going to use like Lagos for an example. For example, during the coronavirus, they were supposed to give some people palliatives. So where do you start from? How many people stays here? How many people are in this community?
Yeah.
So data collection is very important. So the fact that if we are going to say we want to move everything digitally, there are digital banking like Kuda Bank. What are the numbers?
Let's try as much as possible to reduce brand names.
What are the numbers? How many people are here? How many people are in this region? So it's very important that these things are collected. Data, that's what we can now move to data scientists. So not only does digital make things better, it also provides jobs for people. Yeah. So I think it's an important role.
Before I let you go this morning, I want you to talk to aspiring young people that want to enter software engineering. Was it yesterday we're having a conversation on cybersecurity and all of that? I was hearing reverse engineering for the first time yesterday. Like, I never knew there was something like that. Writing codes, even hacking. Well, I used to think that hacking was something that is bad, like it's so bad you shouldn't do it. And I realized that a lot of people use it for different things. I want you to, encourage them, especially females. Now, I mean, it's not now it's not a strength thing saying females doing these things, breaking the glass ceilings in this kind of work. Please encourage them, talk to them. Nigeria is 60. This is something that they can do and actually help Nigeria move forward right now.
Okay, like I earlier said, that anybody can learn to code. So for the whole female in tech, women in tech, right now it's much more easier. There are so many initiatives and organizations that are introducing women and then encouraging them to stay. To be very honest, it's stressful because you have to. For me, I describe it as tears and blood because you meet a lot of roadblocks, but it boils down to your personal choice. So if it's something you find interesting and you really want to do it, I would say go for it. So no matter what you face, the roadblocks, the bugs, whatever, you know that I want to do this. So of course I say it's a free space for all, and now there are so many free tutorials, free materials that you can check online, and you are good to go. And there will be in the tech space, there will be so many people to help you. Yeah. Whatever challenge you are facing, you know that someone else has faced that challenge, and you find a solution for it. So I think I will encourage everybody to at least give it a try and just start.
I want to say a major thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you so much for, opening our eyes to so many things, and well done on what you're doing with your initiative. You're doing a very great job. I hope you continue to, build more kids in, writing codes and doing great for themselves. Thank you for coming this morning, and happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence.
You too. Thank you.
Right. This conversation is very interesting. I hope you now know that as a woman, yes, I'm going to personalize it because I can see your face.
Oh my goodness.
As a woman, if you want to be in tech, it is not easy, as she has said. And a lot of initiatives, a lot of NGOs, a lot of companies are now doing so much for women in tech.